Hi, my name is Violetta Rose Westford, and I'm 36 years old. I live here in Yakima, Washington. I lived here about 16 years, I think, somewhere in there. And I'm a Capricorn. I was adopted from Romania when I was 3.5. And I'll get straight to the video. So a couple years ago, I was I wouldn't say renting, well, maybe renting, I guess, the storage units at Yakima, I can't talk right, Yakima Secured Storage, and it's right off Castlevale. Anyway, so the unit numbers were 582 and 82. 82 was the bigger one, and then 582 was kind of like the medium size, But the 82 was the things that I had that was really precious to me, like my pictures, my certificates, my yearbooks, VHS tapes from when I was little, some personal belongings that my grandmother gave to me from Ireland, exercise bike, I had a laptop in there, I think, and some other things that was my wife's, like pictures of us, very precious things. They're very sentimental things. And so unfortunately, I couldn't pay for those 2 spaces anymore because I was in a financial crisis. This was shortly after my wife died. So they unfortunately auctioned those 2 units. So, and I'm asking to whom this may concern, if you have my things, I am the owner of those things. I am the owner of those pictures. I'm the owner of those belongings, the owner of those videotapes. When I was little, my dad used to record them when I was little, because when I was little, I liked being recorded, just like what I'm doing here. It still hasn't changed. But yes, I am the owner of those things, and number 82, that was the storage unit number. So that way you can see that, oh yeah, it is her, And like I said, my name is Violetta Rose Westford. You can just type my name in. I'm here on Facebook. I'm here on Instagram. I'm here on Twitter, YouTube. It's not hard to find me. What other person has my name? So, it's me. There's only one of me with that name. So, if you have my things from both units, 582 and number 82, from Yakima Secure Storage, and if you were the person that bought those things from the auction, please, I would like my things back. I am the owner of those things. Those are my property. Something that's very precious to me, something that was passed down from my parents to me, and it's something that's very precious, and I would just like them back. I'm more than happy to meet with you, to go over things, come up with a compensation, just whatever. But like I said, I just want my things back. It would mean more than the world to me, and I would very much appreciate it. If you need verification that it's me, I'm more than happy to do that as well. Like I said, I got nothing to hide. This is the real me. So please, I would just like my things back. It's been bothering me all these years, and I just want something that makes me happy, and those are the things that make me happy. And like I said, my name is Violetta Rose Westford. I am the owner of those things, and that is me when I was little. I was quite photogenic when I was little. I even have pictures of me from my yearbook. I went to Nathan Hale High School. I went to AS1, alternative school number 1. You know, that was like more like a middle school. But that was me. And my teacher was Sharon Mason, you know, and then Shannon. And then I had some pretty other good teachers, you know, in high school. You know, I was even a DJ, you know, for a radio station. This was all in Seattle, when I used to live in Seattle. I used to live by the Green Lake area in Seattle. Very beautiful neighborhood with my parents. And they had a very beautiful home, which they had a lot of pride in. So I'm not going to give out my parents' names, but we all have the same last name. You know, Westford, Westford. And you can search that if you want to. But like I said, I'm more than happy to meet with you and go over some things, and that way you can see that it's me, the owner of those things. So like I said, I just would really would like my things back, please. It would mean more than anything to me right now. You know, I got my godchildren, and they're really anxious to see what I look like when I was little, and they really want to see those funny little tapes that I had. You know, when I was little, I was quite goofy. There's one tape of me, you know, I was excited for my birthday party, and there was this big box in the living room, and I was really anxious about it. And my English wasn't too good when I was little because I was adopted from Romania, so I was just starting to learn English at a very young age. So my English was very broken at the time. Also, I had some learning disabilities, so it's just a lot of memories that I had, you know. And like I said, there's some things from Ireland that my grandmother, you know, gave to me, and also my parents gave to me, and it's just very precious things in there, you know, put it in a nutshell. I mean, if we would go over everything in there, it's just going to be a long fucking video. So I think you get the idea. But I'm just telling you what was pretty much in those videos. That way you can see, oh yeah, it is her, you know. I also have another video of my dad and I. We were at the zoo. We were looking at the elephants and looking at the peacocks. I used to chase them a lot because that's the kind of person I was. I was mischievous. There's one picture of me. I was covered in makeup. I used to draw things on me a lot. I did it with my mom's makeup, and she was not too happy. I was mischievous. I was. And there's a few pictures of my cat. You know, she was a tortoiseshell. And there was a picture of my mom's cat, the black and white cat. And there was also a few pictures, a little memorial thing for my bird when he died. He was a little cockatiel. It was very precious to me. You know, he was my little guy. You know, there was a little memorial thing I had for him. It was kind of like in a little wooden basket that my mom gave to me, you know, after he died. Like his feathers, you know, some pictures of him, and then like just really precious things. So, like I said, I'd just like all those things back. I even have some toys from when I was little I used to sleep with, that I would like back. You know, I had a little Raggedy Ann doll. I also had like a little, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the little character, you know, from the Puzzle Place. It's like a really old TV show I used to watch, and this little character named Sky. He had like a little headband and a little yellow jacket, black shirt, blue pants. Well, yeah. And then I had like this book, blue book. It's kind of like a 3-ring binder book. I had some pretty saucy things in there. It was kind of like a play. You know, I was bored and I wrote a lot of dirty things in there. I hope you didn't read that. And if you did, I'm really sorry. I was at the weird age where I wrote a lot of weird things, okay? we were all young once, and back then things were kind of hush hush, you know. So, like I said, I would just like those things back, you know. And like I said, I am the owner of those things. And like I said, I do apologize for some of those things that may come across as a little embarrassing. Um, but like I said, some of those things, well, not some, most of those things are pretty precious to me. That hold a very special place in my heart. And my wife as well, you know, before she died, she had very important things in there too. Things from that were from her daughter. And then some other things. I think she had some certificates in there as well. I even had a certificate in there from when I was baptized. I even have some other certificates. She has certificates from when she was, you know, private investigator. Very important things that was in that unit, that storage unit. And it would just bring me great joy if I could just have those things back, you know. And I hope you didn't destroy them or throw them out or sold them. I don't know what human would do such a thing. But those things are very important to me. But I just want to put it out there. I am that person that were in those videos when I was little. I am that person that you see from those pictures when I was little. That is me. I was a cute little thing. I was. A lot of people got jealous of my curly hair, and they just loved it. I even have pictures of when I was Irish dancing. I even have pictures of my grandma and I. And she's the type doesn't like her picture taken, so it was very rare to even get a picture of her and I together. Just very precious things. I even have a bin full of my martial art things, my accomplishments, you know, when I used to take Aikido. Just very important things to me that were accomplishments in my life that I would love to have back, you know. So, like I said, please reach out to me if you have them. That's all. Like I said, I am the owner of those things. That is me. So, just please reach out to me. Thank you again, and I hope you have a great day. All right.